For many, careers run in the family. One man in the River Valley who comes from a line of public servants always knew he wanted to follow in his family's footsteps, but doing it hasn't been easy. As Jacob Luthi shows us, he took a different route to answer a call he could barely hear.
It's kind of always stuck in the back of my mind since I was 17 years old, and when I got blacklisted from the military, that it's always been a self-esteem issue for me, just because of it cost me one of the things that I really wanted to do.
Born and raised in Fort Smith, Officer John Michael O'Mara of the Greenwood Police Department has been dealing with hearing loss since as early as he can remember.
So I actually refused to wear the hearing aids. I didn't like the way that it sounded like a 1960 television in the background all the time. I actually got my first set of hearing aids when I was in high school, and they didn't really fit my particular type of hearing loss.
But that didn't stop him from following in his family's footsteps and living a life of public service.
My family actually has about 12 people that have been in law enforcement through several generations, working for a total of 19 departments.
Despite fulfilling all the duties required of an officer, parts of the job were not the easiest for O'Mara.
What I absolutely hated to do was to interview people, because I knew that they would be saying things and I'd have to ask them to repeat themselves several times. And now I don't have to ask people to repeat themselves.
That's because in June 2023, O'Mara received a cochlear implant from the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences in Little Rock. O'Mara's audiologist, Dr. Caitlin Crowder-Jenkins, says the cochlear implant sends electrodes to parts of an ear that acoustic hearing aids cannot. Within 1 month of being activated, Crowder-Jenkins says O'Mara's speech understanding ability went from 10% to 90% in just 1 month. O'Mara adds he's now a better communicator as an officer and hears things he hadn't before.
Like the dinging in cars if you don't put your seatbelt on.
The stubborn attitude towards not wearing his hearing aids as a kid is the same energy O'Mara uses towards his work.
One of those things where you can always do what you set your mind to. If you really want to do something, find a way to do it.
Covering news where you live, Jacob Luthi, 5 News.